It's time, my friends, for another Devo tip on the Gospel of Isaiah. Let's look at chapters 43 and 44. Sacred scars. What is that? Well, we often fear the heat of life's trials, but there's a profound grace in being beautifully burned. What are we talking about here? Beautifully burned? Well, this fire leaves behind sacred scars that testify not to our trauma, but to the one who specializes in making something beautiful out of what was intended to break us. Isaiah 43 starts with this: "Fear not, for I have redeemed you, says the Lord. I have called you by name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not consume you." Yes, life brings seasons that feel like drowning or walking through fire. And God doesn't promise to spare us from the storm, but to stand with us in the center of it. His promise isn't an escape, it's an encounter. Whether in the fire or the flood, we don't need the explanations as much as we need Him. It's the difference between knowing mechanics of a storm and knowing the pilot of the ship. And this doesn't mean that we won't feel the heat. It means the fire has no power to destroy our essence. We are beautifully burned because the only things that the flames are allowed to touch are the chains that were never meant to be there in the first place. We emerge not as ashes, but as witnesses carrying sacred scars. To bear witness to our sacred scars is the most complete form of testimony. Yeah, this God is real. This God saves. This God heals. So Isaiah says it this way: "Bring out the people who are blind, yet have eyes, who are deaf, yet have ears. You are my witnesses, declares the Lord. So remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth." Well, like Jesus, we carry scars, proof of the fire, but not of its victory. Our scars testify to God's power. They aren't the erasure of our past, but its redemption. God doesn't forgive us because we finally conquered sin. He says, "I am He who blots out your transgressions for my own sake." For His sake? Yes, He forgives us because of who He is, the one whose very nature is to heal and make all things new. And it's true that some forms of spiritual bondage, like pride or fear or other false dependencies, they're so strong, they can only be burned away in the heat of a trial, unfortunately. But the beauty of the furnace is that the fire not only burns away what binds us, it reveals what is permanent, unshakable, eternal. When the smoke clears, we aren't left with nothing. We are left with the one thing, the rock, which is everything. Jesus isn't just a helper in the storm. He is the very ground beneath our feet, the rock that fire cannot touch. My friends, the rock ensures our safety, the fire provides freedom, and sacred scars create our testimony. We are the beautifully burned, living proof that what is intended to break us only serves to build us upon a foundation that lasts into eternity.